Hey, Pete Duell here. Today we're going to be talking about how we have to be balanced in our physical and our energetic bodies. Because we are physical beings and we are energetic beings combined at the moment. So you have to understand each of these components, the physical and the energetic, both have a mental, emotional, and a physical aspect to it. So to be in fully balanced or fully working with each of these elements in every situation that we do. For example, relationships is a big one that I work with on people. So it's important to be energetically and physically connected to them on both levels, and on each of the levels we need to be mentally, emotional, and physical. So this basically how this works is when you're in the physical presence of this person, how do you feel? What's the physical aspects of you? Do you get your heartbeat race? Does your heart rate go up a little bit? Is it like that flirtatious kind of new love feeling? Or when you're physically around the person, is it more of a disgust, like ugh feeling? Or maybe it's more of a nervous feeling. So when you're physically with this person, how does your physical body react? Also then think about when you're physically with this person, what is going on in the mind? The first thing that you think about when you're with this person is, oh, he has holes in his jeans, or he has this, or she has this. Or is it, oh, you look good today? What kind of mental connection do you have? Is it more of a positive mental connection or a negative mental connection when you're with this person? And then also examine the emotions when you're with this person. So when you're physically with this person, how are your emotions? Are they more happy emotions? Is it more disgust? Is it sadness? Is it distant? How are these emotions connected? And then you could rate each of these connections, the body, mind, and spirit, of the physical. So if you're rating each of these, you could rate them on three different levels. You can rate them on, is this more of a friend? Is it more of acquaintance, or is it more of a partner, lover type of aspect? So when you're physically with this person and you're with them, do you have that loving affection feeling that comes up first, or is it first more of a kind of a friendship feeling? When you're looking at the person and you're physically with them, what's going on in your mind? Is it that mental connection of that lover, that partner, or is it just like, oh, they're here, we need to get things done type of thing? And then those emotions when you're with the person, is it like, oh, that loving, caring emotion, or is it just more of a acquaintance type of thing? So we have to evaluate those aspects when we're physically with the people, and then also when we're disconnected, when we're away from them. How are we feeling, and on the mental, emotional, and physical aspects? Because even though we're not physically with them, our energies are still connected. So how are those energies still connected? Is it is it more of a positive feeling, or is it more of a negative feeling? So if you're physically away from the person and you sit and think and just feel in the body of what's physically going on when you think about this person, how does your body react? And then that gets connected to that physical aspect. And then also do the same thing about your mind. The first thing that you think about when you're away from this person, what's the first thing that comes up? And then what emotions come up with this? So some people may be mentally, emotionally, and physically connected with the person on an energetic level. They have those feelings, but then when they're physically with them, that's imbalanced. So it's important to have balance on both the energetic side and the physical side. So there's different ways and techniques that we could do to rebalance this. There's energetic techniques that I use to help clear and rebalance the energetic side, then which in turn also helps the physical side. And then there's also physical activities that you could do to help rebalance that. And then there always comes a time to decide, well, maybe this isn't the perfect balance. And if this isn't the perfect balance, then we decide on how to deal with the situation. Do we stay in the situation? Do we change it? Do we open up to new things? So we could do the same process about work. So when you're physically at work, what's going on mentally, emotionally, physically, and then when you get home for the end of the night, what's going on mentally, emotionally, physically when you think about work. Because if all 6 of those aren't in balance, that situation will not be in fully balanced. And we can examine all parts of our life with this. So just something to think about, something to work on the energetics, mental, emotional, and physical, and the physical, mental, emotional, and physical. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or give me a call or a text, and I'd be happy to help you out. This is Pete Dumel with Imagine Holistic Health. Thank you.